sift some icing sugar into the bowl. In it goes. And then in the same bowl, through the sieve again, we're going to put the ground almonds. And into the bowl, we're going to use the first egg white and mix it through to form a thick paste. And once the paste is formed, you can just set that to the side. So now I'm going to make the sugar syrup. And for that, I put caster sugar in a pan with just enough water to cover the caster sugar. And I'm just going to use my finger to swirl it around just to make sure there's no sugar stuck at the bottom. And now I'm going to heat this up to 118 degrees Celsius, which is soft ball stage. While the sugar syrup is heating up, I'm going to put the second egg white into the mixer and froth the egg white up. So the sugar's come up to temperature and the whisk is on slow, so I'm going to slowly pour in the sugar syrup into the egg white. And I'm going to leave it on a high whisk until it's back to room temperature. And now I'm going to add the almond mixture into the meringue. I'm going to colour it with a beige food colouring to make it look like the burger buns. So here I've got a baking tray lined with baking paper, and all I'm going to do is pipe circles. And you want them around the size of a £2 coin. And just before we leave them to skin, I'm going to top them with sesame seeds. And the seeds make them even more burger bun-like. And now I'm just going to leave them for 20 minutes and they're going to form a slight skin over the top before we put them in the oven. So the macaroons have been cooked, cooled, and before we build them up, I'm going to make our cheese filling using some marzipan. And I'm just going to take a bit and roll it out on a surface. Now once that's rolled out thinly, I'm going to cut it into squares. Great, so our marzipan cheese is all ready, and now it's time to build up the macaroons. So I've got chocolate ganache in here, which is equal measures of cream and chocolate, and pipe on the top. Now it's time for the layer of cheese that we just made. And to top it off, I've got some raspberry coulis, which is going to represent the ketchup, and sandwich it on. I'm going to repeat it for all the other macaroons until they're all filled with the burgers. And there you go. Can you imagine what your friends would think when they pop that in their mouth thinking it was a burger? You've got to try it out.